how's it going? We're almost set up here. This intro is really bizarre. It has no music, but it's going on. Now we're giving this game the proper run. I actually do enjoy this song already, so... SNES style. This ain't the X series. This is the first time Mega Man does this. There's only one more game like this. Really, only one more. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna give him 2 for this joke. That's good work. This is the first game, and another reason why I gave it some points there, that has an intro stage, right? None of the other 6 had this. Before the Masters, you learn how to play it all, and it's not a bad idea. This intro stage kind of sucks, but... X, X2, maybe X3, I can't remember. And 8 have intro stages that are good. X and X2 are really good. Mega Man 8 is really good. This one takes forever, has unskippable cutscenes, has no enemies, just a stupid boss who sucks. So I ain't a big fan of this one, but it's still a neat idea. We got Slide and Buster again. I guess there's more to the stage than I remember. This game introduces currency for the first time. This guy's from the intro, which is kind of neat. He's really not that bad, it's just that the stage is not that much to speak of. That's it, pretty much. Just a couple jumps now. Yeah. Oh, bass is here. I forgot about this. Man, I forgot this whole stage is so forgettable. This guy just jumps and shoots, though. He's worse than Protoman somehow. He jumps my shot every time. Better tell me who you are? I'm Bass and he's terrible. I don't know why my alert didn't play, or did it? Let me turn that on in case maybe next time it will. My bad. Well, give it up for that password screen, come on. That boss deserves an okay for what he is, the combo boss. First time we do this, and I think it's a good idea. I've been debated about this a couple times. There are only 4 Robot Masters, which gives them the opportunity, though it is misused a little bit, to split the game into an easy half and a hard half, knowing that you'll have the 4 powers and brush, coil, or whatever they want to give you from the first half. Yeah, if Mega Man's invisible, it's because my recording FPS is too low. But I'm not at home, so I don't have it cranked up too high. So I do think this is a good idea. Whether or not it's implemented well or not is something else. We're gonna randomize this sucker. This dude, who looks pretty sharp. Junkman. So graphics are going to be the big sell on this game. Give it up for the cockroach bot. How about Rush Coil can take damage and runs away? A neat but annoying thing to deal with in this land of cockroach spam when I'm trying to get a bolt. Oh my god, will you get out of here? Got it. No problem. The sprites are big. I do think it looks nice though. We're introduced to a couple things I should talk about in rate here. It ain't just cockroach bots, which I do think are okay. Pause it on this annoying elevator. You can give them some points for cockroach bots. I don't care for this song. So one of the things they're introducing to us is currency, which is original as hell. And I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea. It gives them a secret to go get that's not just lives. I'll rate the story when I get to it, but it's overall a pretty good idea, I think. The other thing they're doing is they have quick swap, which is like +3, man. Just give me that Mega Man X style quick swap on the L and R buttons. They actually use them. That's good stuff. So control-wise, really up there in Mega Man's. First time we've seen that kind of stuff. Now the problem with the screws in this game, the bolts, whatever, as currency is that they're random drops. There's a couple that are guaranteed in the stage if you want to bother with them. But most of the ones you get are just dropped off enemies, which means you grind them, and that's kinda lame. This game has some secrets that I'm not gonna remember. There's one right there. I need ice for this stage to get it, so I'll have to come back. But that's fine, I'll do that. I need electricity for this part. Big. Stupid climbing animation. One of the things I dislike, I don't really care for revisiting the stage, and that's what a lot of the secrets are. But that they're secrets makes it a little bit more okay. This stage overall is kind of not great. I'm slowly dying. I think if you turn the power on, those magnets would be activated, but they're not right now, so I'm leaving. This part sucks. Hitbox. Yeah, I shouldn't have been hurt so bad, but it's still pretty damn hazardous here. Yeah, that charge noise is pretty crappy. Where are we at in the stage? Don't worry, it's not like I'll ever charge up my Buster. You won't have to hear that more than 300 times. I don't like this room, even though you can power it up. We'll worry about that when I get to it. And I also do dislike the Buster noise a lot. I'm gonna give them some negative points now. They've earned it. This section up here deserves like one unfair garbage. When the magnets are on, it's really annoying, but even without them, this section up here sucks. The hitbox on Mega Man is too big. That's why I died last time. I didn't really get hit by anything. Oh. Hold on a second. Microsoft is doing something weird. Anyway. This is like 2 unfair and 3 bad. I hate this section. Unfair for hitboxes being enormous. Unfair for ceiling tiles raining on your head. They come from the part. They don't even come from the parts where the holes are. Never mind. I thought this was somewhat predictable, but it ain't. Oh my god. This section just sucks anyway. Like, even if you knew it was coming. Yeah. Goddamn. Let's back up. Save myself 10 minutes of grind.
Smites live with games.
Yeah, Facebook has a Patreon competitor as well. That's news, and that's embarrassingly bad. So this boss has the shield weapon, which is pretty rough to dodge. A lot of sliding and stuff like that. These are very active boss fights. They've got a lot of moves for once. Ah! Damn. I should have slid under it. Oh, the Facebook Patreon's crazy bad. It's something like, instead of a 5% cut, they take a 30. They also own your stuff for life. Those are the 2 selling points that I saw. We've had some large bosses in the past. Centaur Man is larger than Mega Man, for sure. But in general, some of them have been pretty big. Guts Man was bigger than Mega Man in Mega Man 1. Yeah, if I use Facebook to power my Arcade Pit show, and then I left the service, they'd be the owner of my show. That's the gist of what their contract is for their Patreon thing. As far as I understood it. And this guy's tearing me apart. Oh, you serious? He got me. That was close. Well, we don't want that, so let me finish him off. He beat me legit, though. I just couldn't get that last shot. One slide away from victory. Obviously, a pretty hard boss fight. Not a bad boss fight, though. But, they're gonna get a good work point for that. And, for giving him so many attacks, it's just really good. The bosses all have pretty good attacks, and, a lot of them. This screen's pretty solid, too. Except how long it takes. It's actually a bit of a downgrade from 6, so I'm gonna give it a bad point for that, because 6 showed you the weapon get used. And it didn't take 100 years to do it. So, yeah, I'm taking a good point away. They're an originality point away, actually, for that. Where should we go? Let's go to ice. I need it. Freeze man. I'm of the pretty easy to argue opinion that Facebook is a terrible thing and should never have existed, and the world is worse for it existing. That takes me back to MySpace. I mean, when Facebook came out, it seemed pretty neat. It wasn't that bad then, but man, a couple years down the line, and it wasn't just college kids having a good time anymore. It was a nasty, disgusting thing, abominable thing. I gotta give him credit for the polar bear. The shield enemy is way neater looking. Just all around really good. I actually do like this song. I'm gonna give a slap and a word. Just +3 right there. But here comes the spikes, as always. I don't think we've done this kind of stuff in 6, but I am pretty sure they did it before then. These dumbass jumps. I like the idea, but it's badly implemented as hell. Shield guys. Okay, so we have a secret here. Let's jump up there. You start with Rush Coil. I'll test out Junk Shield in a minute. I don't think it's anything special. This is a very hard thing to get. There we go. That's the cheese way to do it. Yeah, I would have done it without it. But we have Rush H. I already gave him an unfair garbage point because of the size of the sprites. It does make things really hard to deal with. When you have a big sprite game like this, it's very important that you make the hitboxes smaller than the sprite a little bit, or it just feels disgusting. This is people's problem with Donkey Kong Country. Now this is one of the dumbest things in the series. I don't understand it at all. It's so bad. And I'm gonna need, I had help finding secrets in this game. I need that again. Where do we use Rush? Search. I mean, it's full of flavor. He digs and he smells shit. And he does different things in different random locations. It's weird, and there's actually good things hidden. So it's original and bad. I hate it. Here's a polar bear. Let's use Junk Shield and see what it's like. Doesn't work on that. It does hit multiple times, though. It's a pretty good weapon. As far as shields go, most of the shields in Mega Man up to this point die in one shot. This fucking ladder. This gets the first obscenity of the day. Or garbage. It's so bad. I'm gonna give it a bad point, specifically. Just that one ladder. That sled, though, whips ass. Okay, we need to rush search at the boss door, but I mean, at least it's in the same stage, but the idea that they're hiding good secrets in this kind of thing, too, is really annoying to me. The sound design in this game sounds like it's on the Genesis too, right? Like, it's the freaking exit. Now that hasn't been a thing before, right? That's the first time we've seen that, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was in 6. Man, it's good. Man, it's bad that it's hidden there. unfair bad, like almost. It's so stupid. Buying it from the store is good. So, you know, whatever. It just doesn't, it shouldn't even be in the store. It's such a good feature, just give it to me. Here's this guy. He's crazy hard. He's super advanced. He jumps when you shoot, is the idea, so you need to, really need to control him. But it's a fun thing to do. I like this fight a lot. You can even break out of the ice if he freezes you with it. He's super challenging. Oh man, I'm still alive, sucker. Ah, the ice. I think that's my only life, unfortunately. I'll have to come back to him. Let's give it another shot from the top here. I came in with freaking no life. I have an E-tank. I'd rather not use it, obviously. So, I feel like they messed up by putting this guy in the easy half. This is what I mean when I say they have a good idea with the 4 bosses. They're not using it right, though. God, he screwed me up this time. I'm not gonna win this. I think he's good looking, yeah. He's really hard, and he does not belong in the first half, but I do like the fight. He's not the hardest Buster Duel we've seen by any means yet, but man, he's pretty rough. If he decides to just charge at me, it's really hard to counter him. Of course, it doesn't help that I don't have full HP. That's why I lost the first time. But I'm doing terrible now. Having practiced him after that first battle, I'm getting my ass kicked. Man, he's just not doing what I want. Crap. I feel like he has a lot of things going on, with the icicles being the ultimate hard to dodge thing that he does. Because while you're dodging him, you still have to dodge that crap. And it's really tough sometimes. Ah! Almost. I should make a state. If I really want to do this way. I'll just eat the tank. This menu is obnoxious. In a word. This is what I get for not taking a death at the start. They still do the stupid-ass lives matter thing, and they really shouldn't have for this game. Big mistake. At this point, they really need to get off of this system. And I think I'm gonna maybe punish them for making lives so rare after 5 and 6 hand them to you the way they do. I feel like they made the game worse, made it harder for no reason, by taking lives in, again, like this. So that's a good boss fight. But those things I just mentioned are bad. I'm gonna have to take a death like I usually do. Let's go to the store. Swap against your right. 47 freaking months. What's up? There is a way to farm lives in this game by way of the store.
Almost 4 years.
Which I do not remember how to get to. Select? Yeah, here it is. Hey, Juker, thanks for those. Jeez. So we have a lot of cool stuff in here. Beats here, he protects you from falling in pits. So that's good. That's a good thing. That's new. It kicks ass. I'm not gonna waste money on it though because it's too expensive. Lives are here, and that's stupid. E cans you can buy. W can for the first time, right? That you can just pick it up like this. Mega Man 5 had them, and that's it, right? So that's good, that's back. Buying this stuff is neat. There's the exit. What do we buy? E-tanks would be obvious.
It's a me Mega Man.
I pressed the wrong button. One of the negative things about that store is how long it takes to shop. It just takes forever. We go here. If Maddie were here, he'd be telling me to give him a negative point for these clouds. I bet. They look pretty dumb compared to what they used to look like. Everything else here looks pretty nice though. Here's pit enemies coming out at you, trying to get you to fall in these pits. But they're not as aggressive as they usually are. So I'm pretty neutral on them. I still don't like them. Stormbot, thanks. Thanks for the rain. Thanks for ruining my bitrate. What do we do here? I should have taken a death, I didn't. There's an extra life right there, though. It seems unlikely that you'll get caught off guard by those, unlike every other freaking pit enemy that's in this series, so that's why I'm not worrying about them. Oh, I used the wrong rush. Thanks, pal. I wish Rush was on a button. They gave me quick swap, but not for coil, which seems a bit silly. But I guess you don't want to accidentally select them. It would be on its own unique button. I have an A button. They're not using it. They've messed up a little bit there. It seems obvious, you know, looking at it now. This section sucks. It's Airman's boring section all over again. X and 8, I don't think do anything. So we have a 2.5 button Mega Man. Let me go ahead and call those bad things unfair and garbage that are coming up here. This part looks nice, but man, it sucks as well. Here comes the eggs from Airman's stage. It really is just Airman 2.0 in a lot of ways. Even worse, though, honestly. There's a secret up there I need to go get. I wasn't done. I missed again. Jeez. Let me just stay up there. I want to find out what this is. it's a really tough jump to whatever that is. Hold on. Ah, there it is, the U. Obviously, killing the birds is a good way to get bolts. So, I'll talk about it when I get there. But 11 also has a store, and I guess 9 and 10 do as well. 8 is the only one that has a store that I think is done correctly. The rest of these are lame. They're just generic items. 8 is the only one that does getting money correctly, where it's not a grind, and using the store correctly, where you actually get something unique and cool for doing it, and you don't need to do it. These are some of the things that 8 is just gonna blow this game away on. But the store is a big one. What's up? Okay. Well, thanks for the tip. I mean, I guess that's helpful. It's good to throw that kind of stuff in when it's never been done before. Quick swapping is handy when handy for a lot of reasons. It's just more fun to quick swap for one thing, but it's certainly faster. Pausing is very safe. I'm not going to give them any points one way or the other for... I mean, I should even take originality away, but since it's a console switch we're talking about here, and we're basically seeing Airman stage in HD, so to speak, they probably deserve a little bit of points for that, because it looks okay. I think Airman stage is better, and I don't even like Airman stage, but they remade it in SNES graphics, basically. And I'm pretty neutral on the whole thing. This boss sucks ass. He's got pits on the left and right that are instant death. So right there is some unfair bad points. The boss himself is pretty damn tough. On top of that, he's very interested in shoving me off the edge. He tries the whole time. That's what he's all about, and I hate it. I hate it so much. He's like Storm Eagle if Storm Eagle wasn't fair. You just gotta stay in the center the whole time. Otherwise, it's a really boring fight. If you don't get shoved off, you'll win. So, 2 bad and 1 unfair for this guy. He sucks. I hate him. Hey, no, Dr. Light. I really don't like this section, but that's just me personally. This get item screen, it's not very interesting compared to the ones we've already had. It takes so long. I like this part. If they just did this and skipped the Wily, the Dr. Light part, that would be great. Well, we do have things to do here, so let's go back. I'll give them points for this kind of stuff. Secrets aren't original to this game, but it's pretty well done in this. There's a lot of it. People like that kind of stuff. It's there if you explore. I think it's interesting how well this stuff is hidden. I wouldn't find it if I didn't have help. A lot of it. You gotta keep your eyes open. The worst one for sure is Rush Search giving you exit, but I mean, that's just an optional bonus thing. I really shouldn't have taken points off of them since you can buy it in the shop, but the reason they did lose points for that is because it's in the shop at all. It should just be on your person. I don't know why it never is. Mega Man X did it, and it's great. Is the weapon equalizer not in this? Or is it on by default? And let's check out the freeze cracker. Okay, we use it here. It's a shop thing, but I don't have it yet, so it must be a later shop thing. So we're still not done secret hunting in this stage. Oh, God. Do not like that they're out of sync. That's pretty lame. Instant death too. Because of the area it's in, I'm whatever on that. It's kind of stupid that there's instant death down there. Can I aim that ice downward? I don't know. I'll try. Yeah, okay. That's the cell. Yeah, that's a good weapon. Hell yeah, I love it. We also have T-bolts, which we'll be using up the road. T-bolt splits when it hits, and it's generally okay. It's alright. It's not amazing. I hate this section. I'm back in this hell. It's so slow. I wonder what you do to get through here quickly. Did we miss the other path already, actually? I thought it was up the road. I got hosted by that twice in a row. Both times I came through this area. That block just shouldn't be there. And that was the unfair point. Great. We do have to restart the stage. Okay. Well, this actually is surprising to me. The first game that has exit in it. Like, actually has. I think it's bad that you have to visit the stage twice for these. It's also kind of annoying that you need powers to get the, secret. That's backtracking, and I don't feel like that is a thing that I enjoy in Mega Man. 8 does it too, I hate it. You have to... You cannot get some of the stuff without coming back to the stage. And this one, it's... If you did them in the right order, you can get them. But you still have to have done them in the right order. So 8 is worse in this regard. I don't like the backtracking. But at least you have exit to help with it. And it's not just a little bit, it's a lot of backtracking. It's a whole stage almost. This, though, is neat. So I'm going to give him a bad point for backtracking because I don't like it. But this thing whips ass, so here's some good stuff. And they told us about this, I think. They told me as much that it powers machines. This changes the stage down the road, so it's just really cool. It's really well done, and it leads something up here. I don't know if that will be here yet, though. Yeah, here it is. This is a rush jet, so hell yeah. But man, is it stupid or what to put rush jet in a place like that? I mean, I'm happy to have it. Oh yeah, the stage is actually more dangerous for having turned that on. A lot more dangerous. The magnets are on now. I'll show those off. There we go. Now they're on. I guess these are supposed to be beneficial, but man, they're not. They're just not. Okay, we're back here. Yeah, so electricity deserves some merit points for all that cool stuff. I think it's unfair garbage that Jet is put in a place like that where it's a secret. Why? That's not right. That's much worse than the last 4 games about Jet. 5 games, really. I mean, every game except for the first one, really. And even that one had Wire, which is almost Rush Jet. So this may be the worst hiding place for that power-up ever. These things are here. Let's try Jet. Since we just got it, that's our new thing. It just marches forward. It's not as good as it was in, like, 3. So no, it's not anything great. It's Jet. It is what it is. It does the job that you need. There we go. Oh. Pretty annoying water stage coming up. Once again, we're seeing a lot of recycled kind of stuff, just turned into SNES graphics. And I don't really have a problem with that. It's okay. I don't really like the spikes and shit in here, but I'm just gonna give them 1 to everything, pretty much. This is fine. This is very similar to Bubble Man, and I don't like Bubble Man's stage either, but Bubble Man's stage is a little bit more wiggle room. This guy! Look at him. The spikes on the ceiling, are they instant death? Yes. Why are those up there? They put you against a mini-boss who encourages you to jump at the enhanced, weird, low-gravity height that you get underwater, and then they try and instantly kill you. So, yeah. And then they turn that off, so you can slide your way upwards. With spikes, yeah. I really don't like any of that. So, the mid-boss looked cool, but man, he sucked in the fight. It was like 3 bads and an unfair, combined with the ending of it. And then this section, I abhor this. Like, this whole level has just been getting worse and worse slowly, and at this point, they're gonna start doing this with the water rising up and down and me waiting. And I hate it. Yoku blocks coming at you. Introduction to Yoku. For this. There's the trick. Nope. Didn't make it. That's a death. Where are we checkpointed? Past the crab, actually? Yeah. That Yoku block trap. Yoku blocks can be done okay, and they almost had it, but yeah, we're right after the crab. Windows is asking me to restart. I'm telling it, no, hold on a second. I'm gonna give Windows an unfair garbage point real quick. This jump sucks. It's just... I don't have a problem with Yoku blocks, except for Mega Man doesn't know how to use them. They've done it well before, but they did not do it well there. That's a very free letter. I don't like this section. It's exactly what I was talking about with the waiting around. It's full of instant death. And it's built around, like, I came so close to dying there. It's all built around this weird thing that you'll never do again. So you're not going to be good at it, and you're pretty likely to die in there. So there's some unfair garbage there as well, and it sucks because it's not that bad of an idea. Too bad it's so painful. I'm not too big on this song either. And the boss has spikes in his arena. I think it's a neat theme, though. He sends bubbles up into the spikes, which he introduced to you when he came in, and then they drop on your head. I don't think that... yeah. It's not as dangerous as it seems, but he could kill you that way if you let him. That's what I thought. So, he's pretty boring otherwise, but I do want to give him some extra originality for the idea. It's just not fun. It's boring as hell. He's harmless unless you let him instantly kill you. This is Duff McWelland's beta test. I wonder if I have his weakness. I know I do, actually. I have to, because I killed the other three, right? So 2 bads and 2 originalities. That's my rating on that boss. Does he have a desperation move? I didn't see any of those. I'd like to. Danger rap is really weird. Time for a second cutscene in a row. We were just here, Dr. Light. Why didn't you stop us from leaving? What's going on? He literally tried to kill us, Dr. Light. I would like to see the desperation moves. How do they work? Do all of them have one? Yo. Almost gonna give it 2 slappers for this remix, though. This is what I'm here for. I think I will. No, I won't. 1 slapper, because they do ruin a little bit there. They tried! But man, that part right there sucks. I like the theming of this. Middle stage. It's just really good. Like, here's 3 points and good job on all of this. And it's not even a stage, it's just like a tribute. And here's a boss fight. It's just, that's all it is. All these guys look really good in SNES graphics. Here's the clown boss. Oh, we're right to clown boss here. Now we're supposed to have the weapons at this point, so I'm not afraid to use them. I don't know which one's good. Probably this. No, it's not. It gets destroyed by. It's bubble wrap. So bubble wrap is it just floats upwards. We can't really test it out on the boss as well as we can on enemies. It's really not meant for boss fights too much. That boss kind of was silly. He had a neat idea. I wouldn't say it was done great though. We don't get anything for it. Mega Man, it's a disaster. Ow. Dr. Light just doesn't know what to do about this situation at all. He needs to stop telling us to come home if he wants us to do anything about this. Let's go shopping. Is it new item time? Not yet. Ah, this is the worst boss in Mega Man in the whole series, I think. I don't want to fight him. Where can I go instead? I have E-tanks, let's get him. I've played all 11 of these. This is my pick for worst boss. I hate him so much. Too bad too, because the stage is amazing. This thing takes a while to kill, but I do like everything about it. Other than that, I gotta give him points, just 3 for the theme and that enemy too. So I would say the way they put that enemy in is bad. He shouldn't be invulnerable. Oh boy, that's dangerous. It was very friendly about it though. I'm gonna stay neutral on the barrels. I feel like I should rate them down, but since they're so friendly about the hitboxes on them, I'm gonna give them a break. I should have been dead, and they let me have it anyway. Look at those birds! Man. This game's got a lot of flair. A lot of style about it. There's instant death spikes, I think? Right? Yeah. So we're doing a Mario 2 thing now. Sort of. And it's strange. It doesn't feel very good. It's full of garbage enemies that just kind of try and kill you in a shitty way. Is this a secret? What is this? It's not. What? I guess that one's just to get the E-tank. Okay, well, whatever. I don't like that whole section. I think it's badly done. It could have been cool, but it's not. Ultimately, it's not great. By the way, we were playing one of the least popular Mega Mans, right? Like, this is one that most people despise. I think its scores are doing pretty well for what that entails. Oh. Oh my god. This badass Tyrannosaurus bot is this stupid. Come on. Oh my god, I hate you. He killed me by himself. Let's take a death and see where we get put. Man, he's awful. 2 cool points and 2 bad idea points. Just get out of the way. I'm gonna use some weapons more because I've got them. I don't know what his weakness actually is. That's better. I hate it when things are just like immune to the buster. They can almost sort of get away with it at this point because they guarantee that we have other weapons. That's the advantage of breaking the game in half. But it shouldn't be that bad. Are there any other secrets I'm missing? By the way, we spelled rush. I haven't looked at that yet. We got the super adapter. Did I miss beat? We need the energy balancer. And I don't remember what PU is. Is beat in this stage? Let's go check it out. Oh right, he did tell me to burn down the woods. I didn't even think about it. That's my bad. I don't have fire. I thought I did. I got danger wrap instead of fire, right. This thing is back from 6, obviously. It's the power armor version of it. It's pretty good. I'd say it's better in this game than it was in that one. Because it kind of combines both suits. And in that game it was kind of weird. In this game it feels really good. So, 1 for bringing it back in, and 2 on just good work with it. This is like the highlight of the game, this suit, for me. This boss, though, oh, here we go. And this is why he sucks. So, how do you evade that attack, I guess, is a big question I have, for one thing. This is the wheel gator of Mega Man. Just off-screen, like that, coming in. His attacks are so hard to evade. I'm slowly losing. Very slowly losing. If you get hit by that, you pretty much are taking a hit. And I don't know what to do about it because he's like, he's gonna get me, I don't know. Even with his weakness, this fight stinks. It's not fun. It's very hard. And it feels like I can't do anything about it. It feels like I have to get hit by those sometimes. They don't give you enough of a warning to where they're gonna land, if they give you any at all. Yeah, so right here I'm just, I'm very vulnerable. It's so bad. Oh, jeez. For the record, I can't shoot or dash or slide when that's on me. Anything like that. He does it so much. He lives and breathes that red shit. Ah. So, not ashamed to say, I'll be E-tanking on this guy. He's terrible. I feel like even with his weakness, he's unfair. I'll have to measure it when I get there. It's unfair to require his weakness for it to be a decent fight, though, I think. I don't like the idea of that. It only would affect new players, of course, because after that you're going to know what his weakness is. Do I have his weakness right now? Is it ice? Okay, so since you have to have his ice to get here, that's just 3 bads for being an awful boss. And we'll leave it at that. When you say I missed beat, what exactly do you mean? Is it just beat, like from the store? One of those consumables? Do I need to go back to that stage with fire? Let's go here. Haven't heard any slapping songs in a while. How you doing there? This is instant death, right? No. Now this guy has the best backup animation of all time, and it just deserves all my love. We'll check out the forest burning anyway. And there's this wheel, it kicks ass. That's straight out of Mega Man X2. Really, I mean, they totally did that in both of these. And the traffic cones. So I'm really a big fan of the enemy design here. Just like 4 on originality and 2 goods for all this so far. Time for bouncing. I hate this section. Yeah, let's use rap. I haven't shown it off very much. Haven't given it a rating yet. It does this. And then you can shove them, which is amazing. So, I like that weapon twice over. Let's fall down this pit. It sucks. It sucks that it's here. It's a punishment pit. It just sends you back this way, and you gotta kill this guy to get through. Yeah. Yeah, this game is actually where the sprites for my little slapping songs comes from. Despite that there's not really that much good music in this. I don't like this jump here. It's so malicious. We are technically in the second half of game 2 though, so we're looking at harder stuff, but even so, I still don't like these. It's just like, come on. With the tires up there and the instant death, it's really stupid. I'm not jumping right, obviously. Ugh. I think the easiest way to do this section here, and the way I usually do it, is taking a hit off that wheel. Thank you, friend. You ready for secrets? Really secret? Silly secrets? So, yeah, I'm just gonna unfair garbage that last section there twice for 2 bad jumps. Power up. Ah, man, it's so mean to hide that kind of shit there. We got the punch adapter for this. So that... Oh my god, it's so good. And it's hidden so badly. Can you buy that in the store? Answer me that. But, wow, it's better. We can freeze this fire if we want. I don't care. He's gone. It's viable, okay. Since it's viable, that's a pretty okay thing to do. Nintendo Power ass secret it is. This section, though, it's quick lasers. Where's Protoman at? I don't even see him. The quick lasers here are actually worse than in Quick Man stage. How many lives I got here? I have to go here to see. 3, I'm doing okay. I ain't knowing about no Protoman. Oh yeah? Over there? That does look like a secret. I don't think we did anything with this last time I played this game. Which is why I didn't think there was anything over here when I normally would. Oh, okay. That's really hidden. Damn. Okay, so, like... pretty useless information from him there. For as hard as that was to find. Ooh. Ugh! Okay, here we go. Let's ice these. Now, I don't remember exactly what to do here, so we're flying by the seat of our pants. That's 2 deaths on this section, and I know I can freeze them, so... it's just 1. And 1 bad. It's quick lasers again. They're annoying. They're not good. And you have to go back pretty far when you die. You have to do that fire room again. This truck, though, mostly the aesthetics is good here, and everything else sucks. I like the truck. Not huge on the boss of the truck, but the truck itself was good. God. Finally. I gotta give him a point for that too, but man, 2 bads on that boring ass fight. This boss is crazy. He's hard as shit. I know how he works, and I'll tell you, I don't feel like it's reasonable for a player to figure it out. It's one of those. I think he's really hard, and I don't think he's done very well. Let's hit him with lightning. I am interested in that because this game... Oh, so here's Slash Blade. It's pretty smelly. This game does a thing where if you hit him with the wrong thing, some bosses get powered up, and it's really... That's unique to this one. They never do it again. So he's dangerous now. For a little while. As a punishment for using the wrong weapon. And that's a unique idea. It's mean as hell, but it's unique. You gotta remember that, like, you won't know what the weakness is, probably, right? So you're gonna try every weapon, and one of them's wrong. He's not the only boss like that. Okay, so the big secret here that you might not be getting is that you have to jump when the audio on his tire spinning ends, or you're gonna get hit. It's random how long it is, but it does warn you by audio cue, and that is too much. I think that's going overboard a little bit. If you don't do it like that, you're gonna get hit by it every time, and you'll die before he does. So... good work. I think that's really original to power up the boss. I think the boss fight himself isn't so great. I don't think he's unfair, but... you gotta listen for the vroom, and when it ends, you jump. That's the only tell. The whole fight is built around that idea. Let's go back to the forest. I want to burn it down. You know how it is. We'll try Slash Man's weapon here too while we're at it. It strikes quickly. It has no range. It's alright for what it is. It's not bad. I'd give it a good point, really. I mean, I don't like no range on my Mega Man guns, but it's still pretty good. It does its job well. It's a sword. It does what a sword should. Scorch Wheel, on the other hand, is really annoying. It's hard to use all over. I thought I had a good plan here, but nope. Scorch Wheel fires itself forward after a little bit of time on its own, and that's not great. That's pretty dumb. It doesn't do what I need it to do, that's for sure. Now how do I get down from here? Okay. I don't know how to hold it. Let's figure it out. This is me holding it. It fires after 1 second instead of 0 seconds. I think it's an idiotic weapon, but whatever. It has a little bit of control on it. I'm neutral on it. The Slash Claw, I will say, is a good weapon, though. And the punch adapter is incredible. Too bad it's hidden like it is, But buying it in the store is fine. Gives me a reason to use the money. A good reason. It's a screen-wide punch now, it just whips ass. Now, of course, it's only as strong as the Buster, right? It's a little bit better than the Buster, but it's not, like, ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it does a little bit more damage than the Charge Buster, but I might be wrong. It also homes in to some degree, which is why it's missing on the boss, because it doesn't know how to hit this thing. I'm reserving my bad points on hiding that thing until I see how you get the screw, which I do not remember at all. Have we missed that yet? There we go. Ugh. I need more fire. Ammo. I'm gonna grind it or die on the bees. I think this is really cool. I figured it would be worth checking out. Here's some good work on the fire on the forest thing. I hate this boss, man. He's why I lost all my health. What is he doing? He's just sitting there. Hey, back up, you jerk. Ugh. He's so boring. I just want him to be out of my way, and nothing I do kills him fast. I need to know what his weakness is, I guess. It's probably this and other things, because this killed the other dinosaur pretty fast. That's workable. I just know that the Buster takes forever. I need to get energy farmed here. I should have bought a W tank. I don't know why I didn't when I had the chance. Why aren't I getting weapon energy? Damn bees. Yeah, junk shield will work. I don't think we're getting more fire. That's what's going on here. Did they not drop weapon energy in this game? They do, I'm just unlucky. Man, junk shield's really good, actually. They just dropped some finally. After all that time, this is like 2. I've seen 2 so far. I'm gonna have to switch off junk shield though, you know, obviously, because I can't get the energy if I pick it up with this. Why is this so uncommon? Okay, so this ladder is the secret then that we're looking for. I think the big problem with Rush Search is that it's more likely to pull up nothing. Yo. Free these birds. How fast does this have to go? Let's try this. One shot, okay. Shooting the cage was just flavor. Whatever, that's cool. Just a secret where you get 2 of those or whatever. Got some beats. I like it. I'm into it. Four of them, damn. Well, I was gonna buy one of those just to check it out, but they took care of it for me. That item does exist, and I'll rate it when I see it. Let's I want to show how bad this W tank is. So I'm gonna buy one just because. How does the secret for this guy's intro work? I know he has one, the Castlevania thing. I would like to show that off. That being said, I do enjoy this song too. And the intro to it. It's just really good. So here's a slapper finally, and also, hold on, top secret move here. I'll come back into this stage so we can hear the music. If you hold B, you get this. Just amazing, like, god damn. If only the whole game had this kind of... I mean, it kind of does, but no, not to this degree, and, wow. It's just like, I'm giving it 5 on the flare for this. It's just really good. And it's such a secret thing. And yeah, I'm gonna give it a slap for the Ghouls and Coaster, because I like this one. It's alright. It's not unique to this game, obviously, but I like this jam just fine. It's a very well-known, popular song. Not to mention the title intro for the boss changed as well. I'll be revisiting this stage, so let me know where the alternate path is if I miss it. I'll check it out. I don't have a problem with these. I actually think the stage so far has been alright. Pretty good work on that stage. Don't know what's going on here. Did the pumpkin forget to spawn? I soft locked it. Interesting. I don't know why. And it doesn't seem like something that's on my end. I hesitate to punish them for it. I've never seen that either. I guess it's bad. I mean, I have to give it something for the ability to soft lock the game. And it is a complete restart. You can't get out when the boss isn't dead. Here he is. How you doing? Just decided not to come, huh? I can't slide in this form, so this is the extremely wrong thing to fight him with. Just awful to do it this way, so let's get off that. I like this guy. This big-ass pumpkin. He's good. He's original. Down he goes. Ugh! Protoman. I'll check it out. Well, maybe I will. Hold on. Oh, we can't. Damn. Let's take a death. Pumpkin boss is back. I'll tell you what annoys me. You see those graphics by each weapon that tell you what the weapon is? They could have put that on the bar in some fashion and they didn't. I'm thinking Mega Man X style, you know, knowing more than just the color of your suit. They had the opportunity. They missed it here. It seems like an obvious thing to do at this point in the series, so that's too bad. I think the icons themselves are neat though, at least in the menu. That's pretty hard to use on him. This is a really easy secret to find, on the other hand. Even though I skipped it. I only skipped it because I was nearly dead. Yo. What the? What a jerk. So this certainly is the biggest secret in Mega Man so far. An entire boss fight that's just optional and gives you a prize too. He may as well be a robot master. He's better than he's ever been too, at least. So there's that. I really need the knee take. Let's use one. I got a bunch of bolts to buy more later. He hits really hard. I don't think his pattern's that hard. He just has too much health. Like, he just won't go down. I gotta give him some points for having a hidden boss, though. And I think he's an okay fight, so just nice work. It doesn't really matter how bad his weapon is, since it's optional. I would make it something goofy myself, so... You can't give this to me. You look stupid without it. Why did you want to fight in the bat lair? Hey, I don't even have to listen to Dr. Light tell me what it is. We can no longer charge? No, yes we can. So if we stand still and don't shoot, can we block bullets? Is that it? Hey, I'm you. Yeah. This is honestly what the item should be. I'm not unhappy about this. It's just better. It's good. There's no reason to hate on this, especially since it's secret. I'm less offended by this being secret than the super adapter being secret, because the super adapter is interesting in a whole new way, and it's really good, and it's just like every player should have that when they play, and I don't think they all will because it's so hidden. Here we have something neat going on, and it's good work again. It's also kind of mean if you don't do it because you can't see the floor, but yeah, if you don't light this, you can't really succeed here, right? Like, you're done. So there's that, which I don't really care for. I feel like that's good and bad. I'm gonna take a good point away. It's hard to say. I like to light things on fire, but man, if you don't realize that's what you do, you're done. And what if you're out of power? It should be not instant death bits, and then it would be okay. It's because they put it over spikes like that it's like, really? It is in the second half of the game though, so you're guaranteed to have the weapon. This part's really dumb. This stage has been amazing up until this elevator ride. The 100-year ride. We get it. They're zombies. Come on. Let's go. That didn't work. I feel like that's a path I missed somewhere. Hey. What? Vampire bat. Boss. Dracula Man. He steals HP, which is interesting. I'm having a hard time dodging his attack. I think it's neat the way he steals HP. I don't think this boss is good though, for a couple of reasons. One of them is that he steals HP. The other one is he just hides up there and won't come down. I wonder if he's weak to bubbles. I don't think he is. I can hit him with this no matter what, so there's that. How do you evade that? Sliding, obviously, is the answer. Let me just stay away from him. He has a really interesting weapon that bounces off the wall. Except when it doesn't. Okay, so I guess the way to dodge him is to just know what he's gonna do really well. Duh. It does seem hard to dodge. I'm not getting it quite right. Let's back up and try again. From the top. I'm out of lives. I know you can evade him. I just cannot seem to get it. Looks like he swoops after where I'm at, and that's why I'm having trouble. It's a timing thing. I'm gonna take away the bad I gave this boss and give it a good. Now that I figured it out, it's actually a pretty good fight. It's just not very clear. Yeah, I gave him 2 bad, so I'll take those back and I'll give him 1 good. I just needed to analyze it better. Let's go back in and check out the regular music and the alternate path, which I didn't see at all, by the way. Noise crush. I already gave this song a slapper. This stage had 2 slappers in it. What's with this bird, man? I don't really like the big sprites, hitbox and stuff. I gave that an unfair point, I think, already at the start of this game. Because that's really the drawback, is that they didn't plan accordingly to it. He's a little too big. And this hitbox is even bigger than that. Clunky Man 7 is what this really is because of that. So we got the Sonic move, we can power it up ourselves, it kicks ass. But now it's too big to hit him, so, oops. Hit it when it's closed. Oh, I see. Do we do an alternate fight with this? Let me try. Not back far enough. Does this have some kind of effect? Oh, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. which is strange. Now it's making a different noise. I didn't know you could do this. Hey, thanks, pal. So yeah, more secrets, just really powerfully hidden stuff. This game is loaded with them. Yeah, that boss is on the arcade pit as a challenge, but we don't make you do that slow way. Thanks for the can, friend. God. We'll search all weird locations forever. Damn it. Too high. They're really making me go all in on this, huh? Now, this is something up here. No? Okay. There's so much flavor on this shitty thing. I hate this guy on the top of the ladder, man. I hate him so much. I think it's bad that he's there. Ooh, that's the first time I've seen whatever this thing is. Oh, it's those guys. I see. I talked to your Wily portrait back there. It's looking pretty sharp. Ugh. I mean, that portrait alone is worth a point on Flare. I love it. Dig. I don't think that was my goal. Look how specific this search is. It's wild. The balancer has been looking okay. I'm glad it's in the game. Again, but it's not new in this, and it should have started with it. We're done here. We finished the stage. I believe that's it. Yeah, we're back at the... Yeah, okay. Stage over. Did I give the Echo points? I think I should give it a good rating. It's cool. I like it alright. It's got a unique thing to it. Springtime. There's so many secrets in this that you really have to work hard to find them all. It's bouncing time. They've never been done quite as well as they have been in this stage. We've seen this kind of stuff before, but it's got SNES finesse on it now, and if it weren't for Clunky Man here, it would be really good, but he is enormous, and he kind of ruins it with his enormosity. Because you have sections like this. And this is really a fun little extra life to get that's harmless to get, too. I really enjoy this stage, for the most part. The springs are great fun. I do wish he wasn't such a clumsy idiot. It makes it really hard to do what I want to do in this fun zone. I have seen the Hyperbole before. I think I know where it's at, but I'll probably miss it. Give it a shot. This looks suspicious too. Thanks for the comically huge bolt. This is one of the few times where I would have legitimately actually thought about using Rush Search. But my big problem with it is that there's not really any indication, usually, and there it was a little better. Here's where the stage should be fun, but isn't because it's so hard to do these jumps. Getting that one up is a real pain. This one, not so much. E-tanks are better than extra lives anyway, if you ask me. Can you do this without power-up, actually? I always have Rush Coil, right? So, whatever. I have something over here. What is this? It's obscured by the health bar, but even so. Ugh. I think I do have a memorization here. Oop. Alright, this thing will punch it for us. How do I get it to, there we go. If only I'd landed on it. This is a really cool secret. So this is the Hyperbolt, and that other bolt was just a huge-ass bolt. How many was it worth? That gigantic bolt. I gotta give him credit for that secret. I really like this stage all over, though. It's really good. It should probably be one of the first stages. It's not that bad. ultimately, if you don't find the secrets in this game, I think you're gonna have a really bad time with this game. But if you do find them, they help a lot. Okay, so here's a boss we're gonna hit with lightning as well. Are there any other super bosses versions? I know this one. He is not weak to lightning, and he loves that shit. He really enjoys being a Sparky Spring. He's got the most annoying move in Mega Man Deathmatch, by the way. Yeah, if you find the Hyperbole, I mean, that's a hell of a secret to find, too. He's kicking my ass. I know he's weak to Slash, and it has an animation. Oh, we'll check out boss weaknesses on the refights. I'm gonna bust through this sucker. Which is not an easy thing to do, really. He's pretty tough, but I do think he's a good fight, though. When he grabs you, that's damage. That's not good at all. That's a lot. That's the main thing to dodge here, I think. Everything else is whatever. Timing. I like him a lot. This weapon is cool, cool enough. You can charge it up, so I'm gonna give it another power for that. It's just unique and good, and it's like I said, it's really annoying in Battle Deathmatch. Nothing but spam. Kind of awkward cutscene here. We were just here. Okay. Dinky teleport sound. Alright. 4 Dr. Lights on this save file. Let's check out that store. So we have everything now, and this Hyperbole is a really big, important part of it. Hey, Loon, thanks for the host. We're wrapping up 7. Hey. My boat! It doesn't fit at all. How did you lose that? Have some flair. incredible skill. So 800 is a ridiculous amount. I already have this. I don't know how much the Rocket Punch itself is, if it's in the store. I don't see it. You can buy everything you need. I'm glad this is here. Because the weapon tank sucks. Let's max out our other stuff. Well, it's called the S-Can instead of the M-Tank because Otto made it, and he names it whatever he thinks is right. I don't know why the W-Tank is more expensive than the E-Tank, because it only refills one single weapon. Gonna get some lives, too. Next. Let's go.
Slap-in songs is the best metric ever.
Well, I appreciate the store having the stuff that I missed. It's time for the game to get bad. Here comes Dr. Wily. Looking good, though. I appreciate the bolts. Are you able to shop? I never remember from game to game. Are you able to shop without leaving all the Wily stages? Can you just visit and get some E-Tanks midway, making all these bolts useful? Or are they garbage? Because if you can't, then they're worthless. In this game you can, that's good. Good stuff. So we're gonna give them some good points for that, because damn, that's important. I like this area. It's neat. The buttons turn out the lights. You have the ability to do it without jets, which I'm going to try to do, because you probably... Honestly, I don't think most people would have jet. I think probably like 30 to 70%. That is to say, 30% would find jet in this game. Or adapter. And the rest will not have it. So I'm going to try and do it without it. That's my suspicion, anyway. Oh, shit. Thanks, Beat. So here's how Beat works. I'm glad that he's helped me out here. He kicks ass. I didn't mean to show him off there. I mean, I totally did, actually. That rules. That gets 2 because it looks good and it does what it wants to save me. It just pulls me out of that pit. So, really nice. Thanks for the help. Can't jump that high. Gotta use coil here, technically. I'll give this song a slapper, I think. Because of those drums. Oh, here we go. I appreciate the safety here. That's pretty clunky. The other thing is that you might not find the adapter, but you'll probably find Beats, because he'll be in the store. If you find out that there is a store, you'll have him, so... That's a fair fall right there. No! This last part's pretty rough. I feel like they're pushing it here a little bit. I think it's the combination of lights out with those kind of jumps that I think is unfair. If the platform is rotating, it doesn't exist. That's what's going on here. Yeah, I think that part down there is a little too much of this. And this part's good up here. Beat made it okay, because Beat made it all a victory when it should have been a failure. Okay. This guy's extremely weak to the punch. Not much else that would appear. Let's E-tank. I got a bunch. I'm testing out moves. This is just a goofy, small arena, huge enemy boss fight, and I don't like it. Round 1 of base. Sucks. Also, I forgot to give them a bad point for the $800. That's a lot of bolts, man. That's a lot of bolts for the adapter part that kicks ass. That's a lot of grinding. It's unreasonable. This, though, I'm glad to see him. How you doing? Gutsman is furious. The boss fight itself, though, is atrocious. I think there's a way to push it back at him with the punch. Maybe? Cannot remember. I'll have to figure it out. Let me try and figure it out here. Am I missing a weapon, by the way? I don't think I am. I think it's just the UI. It's poorly thought out. Gives the illusion of missing a weapon. There we go. And then this. Oh shit. Why do you drop bricks on my head? Just like Slash, man, I don't think they understand that humans can't evade that crap. He's too unfair and too bad, but I do like knocking shit into him, that's neat. So you get 1 point for that, and God, everything else about it sucks. You can jump over the bricks, but it's really hard. Really bad. One of the reasons this game doesn't have very many unfair points going for it, I'm pretty lenient on them, and I'm only really giving it for the really hard shit, is because it has a store in it, and you can go buy E-tanks if you want. Not to mention they are lying around in the levels too, so you have 2 options to get them. That makes a lot of that garbage tankable. It's really not fun and good for it to be tanked, but you can. You can tank Gutsman there with E-tanks and win without any trouble really at all. 1 E-tank could probably do it. Let's try out the wheel. The game is pretty bad, yeah, at this point. This is the part I think everyone really hates. Most people are on board with the stages, I think, and the design and everything, up until... As usual, Wily stages are bad. Ugh. I wasn't listening to the music. Let me check it out. Here. Just got a little clap in there. I mean, it's different from the first stage, and I think that's already a step ahead where most of the Mega Men are. Only a couple of them bother with that. I think it's pretty good. God, this ladder. Hey. Sniper Joe in this game isn't fun, and he's everywhere. It sucks. This level has been just boring as hell. Turtle is a good symbol for it. This boss fight is nuts. I want to try it without the adapter first, and then with... So they gave us air so we can jump real high to make up for his flight, which is essential because his flight is crazy good. Honestly, I don't need to do this with adapter if the air here, I didn't realize it was that powerfully good for me. It's just a hard fight either way. It's not much easier with adapter, honestly. This guy's tough. He hits really hard. I think he hits too hard. I want to give him an unfair point for it, really. But I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna try and find his weakness. I think it's neat that he's getting this ability here. Like, he stole it from us, even if we didn't find it, he still finds it and takes it. It wouldn't be a bad idea for them to give you the adapter here if you didn't get it. They should. I suppose they don't, right? That sucks that they don't. That's a huge mistake. Do the Mega Man X thing and give it to them if they missed it. That's the way to do it. It's too good to not have. His weakness apparently is this. My big problem with this fight, it is, I think I am gonna give it an unfair point. It's just too much damage. It's a vertical stage. That's not good. Like, I just don't know where he's at. If the sprites weren't so damn big, they could have made the arena bigger and it wouldn't be quite so hard to see where he's going to be coming in from. He hits too hard to be doing this. Finding all the adapter parts wasn't too bad, but finding the upgrade that makes the suit really good to where it's his level, that was pretty tough. And I don't feel like... That's the part that I don't think people would find. It's just too hidden. It's crazy. Oh. Man, he's a Colossus, he really is. I can't beat him with the regular. I can't do it. What is his weakness? I doubt it's junk shoe. I'm sure I could eventually bust a duel him down, but it's gonna take more lives than I have, probably. It seems like it's a game of being extremely cautious. Hey, Dewey, thanks for the host as well. What's up? Wouldn't surprise me if he's weak to this. It's mild damage. Let's try the adapter. God damn. I'm gonna E-tank here. Yeah, this is how I beat him last time I played. When I was just trying this game out after a long time of not playing it. It does enough damage to make up for it. I don't think you need the punch upgrade to really do well with it. It's just, for this fight you could do it, probably, without it. Even without, I mean, I wouldn't have won without the E-tank there, I don't think. I would have had to do better. He hits too hard. He's just too strong. He could have been an okay boss, but he's too strong. Ridiculously so. And no heal after a mid-boss? I tell you what. What the? I'm not sure how I feel about all this malarkey. I feel like that's bad that they didn't heal you. Unfair, really. And, this section could have been better done. This section would be okay if there weren't enemies on it, but there are, and they're kind of just, like, get out of the way. They're in the worst place possible, all of them. You're gonna have to use, something that shoots upward to get them, and I'm not sure what it would be. God damn. That's our heal, way up there. This part is the worst part in the game. A lot of people complain about Wily. This is my hatred right here. We're gonna be jumping off quick lasers that are just... They're not instant death here, but they are later, and it sucks. All of this is bad. It's so annoying. At least we can time this. And that's what makes this part okay. It's so cramped because of my hitbox. But later on, we're going to be doing this with quick lasers, and it's going to be disgusting. I remember it, and I don't remember much from this game, so that's how you know it's gruesome. There's that solution. I don't know what you do if you don't remember ice works there. Rush coil, I guess. So, I don't actually hate that part there. I'm like neutral on it. I think it's good and bad. It's too cramped. It's almost executed right. I thought it was fun. I hesitate to give a bad point. They're going overboard with it though. Really hard. So I think they're finally gonna get that bad point. And the checkpoint, of course, is 10 miles back there. I gotta use a heal or something if I really want over there. I'm gonna go without it. Come back down and grab it. That's the ticket. I fooled him. Boss time. Thanks for burning me for 8 damage there. Real cool. God. Please stop it. This boss, it's too hard. Takes forever. Has a bunch of iframes. Isn't very fun. Just overall, I just don't enjoy it. He does look pretty neat, I guess. Like this. He's immortal during all this, as far as I know. Here's where the flare comes in. The turtle base. But even that is not fun to fight. Oh my god. There we go. So, look at his health. It's not going down at all. It's taking forever. Oh, come on. Oh my god. I gotta give him another bad point just for the stun lock on that stupid attack. Man, it's so boring. I don't know what his weaknesses are. Weaknesses, but it's not the things I've been using. Let's try freeze. He shoots fire. Freeze makes sense, right? No. Okay. Just shield. Does not protect us against fire. And is ruined. It's not junk shield. How about Scorch Wheel? Okay, do you even have a weakness? I don't know anymore. Oh, 4 in a row. Does he have a weakness? I tried springs. They bounced straight off of him. Maybe I'll just not power them up next time. I feel like you can do something with them. Well, we're gonna show off the W tank now. It is indeed only one weapon, which is a downgrade from before. Oh, I'm thinking about Mega Man 9, aren't I? Never mind then, this is fine. It's the old W tank. I'm wrong, I'm mixing them up. That's good then, you can buy those. Hey, I've got a bunch of those then. Now I understand why they're full price. We'll save that criticism for 2 games from now, when they fuck up W tanks. So spring is what people are saying, and I cannot remember how to use it. Why is there a number on the base? I played 9, I haven't gotten to it yet. On the refights here. Oh, I see. They're telling me the attack. That's neat. I would never realize that's what's going on. Let's try double again. If you're saying that actually does something, I tried that because it seemed obvious, but it didn't work. Must not have been happy with my strategy. I think I destroyed them before it. No, that didn't work. How do you use it? Oh my god. You have to go the grand mile with that thing. But it does do something special. That's a realistic amount of damage for this boss. I mean, he shouldn't have as much health as he does. It's gross. He's awful. Just so bad. I think he's worse than I gave him like 3 or 4 and it's just not enough. I'm gonna give 1 more. Oh my god. I'm so glad he's dead. The weaknesses are so poorly thought out and so not explained. There's no anything about it. I just wouldn't do that way. This part has a splitting path. I wonder if it's interesting. Well, here's 2 ladders. What's more interesting than that? Oh, one of them's fake. I see. Another new song. I'm not sure if I like the beat to it, but it is new. I would just be using Rush Coil here, I think. Here's 2 Sniper Joes. In case you missed them. I would say overall this has been pretty lame. We're racking up bad points for just stage design at this point. This is back. Oh my god, that's such a jump. Oh boy. I'm gonna use Adapter now that I've seen what the challenge is here. I mean, all of these things, if we had the adapter guaranteed, would maybe be more okay. I'm not using it for a reason. It's because some players won't have it, and that goes into account here. You can't rely on a secret to design around here. If it's that powerful that it makes the game playable when otherwise it's not, really. So can you jump this without it? Yes, but man, it sucks ass. It's one of those tiptoe pixel jumps that is hard to read because every Mega Man game does it differently, and this one is the first SNES one, so... Ooh. I like extra lives. They're doing that thing where we require a power-up to get up here, and I hate it. I always mark this as bad because it's just menuing for no reason. Why did they do that? I feel like it's even worse at this point in the series. They keep doing it. They never learn that that's boring. What do you do here without it? Like, what is this jump? This is gross. I want to try this actually a couple times. without taking damage, how do I get down there, and how can I make such a thing happen? Maybe slide actually will give me... No. What do you do here? Do you just take a hit? I guess you could rush coil down there. And, yeah, that's the way. Hope you have him. At least he's a weapon you'll have. I think splitting the Robot Masters into 4 was a great idea. I actually praised them for that. What I didn't praise them for is the way they went about it, because they kind of didn't take advantage of it, really, in the right way. The stage that did take advantage of it was the Vampire guys with Scorch Wheel. He used it the way it should be done. If they're gonna guarantee we have weapons. Oh boy. Okay, there's an alt path up there. I'll check this one out first. Boy, it sucks ass. It's, wow. Okay, let's back up here. I will just take damage here, I think, because this jump sucks ass. That's this guy again. He's recycled. What? I bet Slash does the job, yeah. Okay, so there's like 2 unfairs, and they're gonna lose some originality for recycling a jerk. This whole thing is pretty much... Oh my god. You see that trick they got there? What the fuck? Man. Rude as sin. And, I think the other path connects here, so we're gonna back up and check it out. Rebuffering. I'm gonna check the upper path out here. Back up the tunnel. Okay. So we can get up there easily enough with this stuff, I think. But if not, I have Jet. I think it's supposed to be a secret, but Jet will get me up there, I'm pretty sure, if I use it correctly here, but yeah. He's a little fast, but it works. And then I guess you don't go this way if you don't have him. Maybe I think you can get up here without him, but you just turn around at this point, right? You must have Jet. Oh, I went too fast. Yoku blocks. Are they here? Where are they? They're not here. Okay. What? They're up here, though. You won't believe this, but actually, for the most part, feel like they're done correctly here. This is the only way you can do Yoku blocks that's fair. And your reward is a bunch of good shit. Like, this is actually done well. This is Yoku blocks done correctly. 1 in 10 times they get it right. This is one of those times. They preload everything. The only real problem with them is, again, Mega Man 7. You might miss them because of clunkiness. And the prize is nice, too. They show you all of what's going on with those, and they let you do it on the first try, most likely. Here's this guy, and he looks badass. Is he actually, though? Oh my god. Well, here we go. the screen scrolls in a really awkward way for this whole fight. You're supposed to jump off the missiles to get to his eye. You could probably use a weapon of some kind to do it, though. The big hurdle with this fight that stops it from being a good fight is the way that they handled auto-scrolling. They're not even close to doing it in a reasonable manner here. It sucks. Mega Man 2 did it better. It sucks ass. It does lag too. It's really bad. It shouldn't be, but it is. I gotta back up to the start of the fight and not lose all my lives there. I've went through a lot of lives in Wily here. Let's pause here. So, this boss sucks too, for a couple reasons. It's just not good. It's all dodgeable, I think, and reasonably so, but they fucked up the controls, and that really makes it garbage. That laser's not really fair. It hits too hard. This whole thing is really awkward. I don't know why nothing hits him. He's got a really small hitbox for some reason, too. He may be weak to noise. Boy howdy.
Powerful laser sound. Weak.
Maybe it's junk shield. Whoa! The lag. The latency laser. I don't think I want to use junk shield against this guy. I'm gonna try sound again in a bit here. I'm gonna try claw first, which seems atrocious to hit him with. It seems to work though too. Oh my. Let's E-tank here, so that I'm not reloading all the time. Sweel. God. Yeah, hitting him with this is nearly impossible, so, I guess the answer is that, yeah. Melee is apparently the weapon to use. I don't think the game resets the fortress if you get a shot, but I'll find out. Not this one. This one doesn't do that. We'll find out. Somebody told me it didn't. I'm not sure. I'll check. I can't bounce the sound. Slash is the weapon. Yeah, 9 does a lot of things wrong, actually. Slash isn't too bad against him. He just hits too hard. You can hit him without jumping off the missiles. Good death scene. I can't wait to give the final boss 4 bad marks. I'm gonna check on this. Yeah, we have lives to buy here, I guess, or whatever. Why not? I could just take a death and get 3, but, you know, whatever. So now we're gonna check out the refights, and here's where I'm curious. Did I miss anything cool with the bosses? Somebody said one of them had a final desperation move. Are there any other power-up moves I can do on the bosses than the 2 lightning ones? Wow, we just missed some good stuff up there, but that's alright. I mean, I guess I might as well get it. Let's take a look at that. It seems a little rude to do that. You end up with a bunch of bolts and an extra life? Okay. Freeze on freeze. Okay, we'll try that. I'll try all of them on him if he's got special stuff. Why not? I'll just try everything on everyone. How's that? Oh my god. I can't move. He just wins. Immediate defeat for hitting that guy with his own weapon. Man, his weakness is sucks ass. Oh, jeez. That's a cool interaction. I like that. I like that this game does that kind of stuff. I gave him points for that already. I just wasn't sure how much of it does. I think I hit him with everything. His weakness is junk shield. A couple of the bosses have 2 weaknesses, it sounds like. What's this other weakness? I figured fire, but it didn't seem like it worked. It seems worse, but you can hold it so that when he jumps, he still gets hit by it. I think Scorch Will is bad. I'm gonna mark it as bad. I didn't before, but I hate it more and more as I use it. It sucks. It's really awkward. Well, let's get this over with. This guy here. Oh, man. I know he's weak to ice, and nothing else did anything to him that I had, which would not be Scorch Wheel. He's weak to that too, it would appear. What else? Not that. I think that's everything. Man, the ice ruins his day. I thought fire was good against him, but ice really destroys him. I'm using an E-Tank here because I don't like this dude. I don't like him at all. I just want him out of here. I wish he would not go off screen all the time. God. It took me almost 2 lives to beat him. Worth of HP. With his weakness. Gross. Chunk Man. He doesn't care about that at all. In fact, no, he stunned me when I hit him with it. Just because he jumped. Nothing special there. Only the one weakness, it looks like. And that makes him a joke. Let's use W tank. I want to keep checking. I just want to make sure I don't miss any other synergies here or animations. God, this fight sucks. So the bubble pulls him right down and makes this way less annoying. Apparently thunder works pretty well. What else we got? Here's his bubble wrap punishment. He does not like that at all. I think that'd be okay with this fight if it didn't have instant death over on the sides, if it just did damage to you. It's just one of those things where I don't believe that this boss should be able to just get rid of you like that. Time for tire guy. Well, we'll start with this, I guess. You don't care about that. He adores that. It just makes him immortal for a couple waves of car time. I know how to dodge that though, so that's not a big deal. It's not like noise. What else we got? He's immune to his own weapon. Care about that. Or that. Probably not this either. One of the big problems with this boss is if you're standing over him and you jump, he swings upwards with his hitbox and probably will get you. It's silly. This guy's weak to slash. It really messes him up. And lightning powers him up. I don't think there's anything else. Nothing special here. And here's thunder. Thunder time. The slash is kind of annoying, unfortunately. It makes him do that move over and over again with iframes. A whole bunch. It's his weakness, but it's shitty. The eventual victor here. Unless I get punched. I think I tried nearly everything on this guy here. Already. Well, that sure went poorly. Dracula. That's... Am I back? How long was I out? I've been talking for a while. That's weird that that shut off. That's my laptop doing something funny. Well, anyway, I got a lot of problems with those guys. Oh, are we just kind of went ahead. I was confused. I appreciate the refill, but here we go with this nonsense. Shademan is a fine fight, and I appreciate that the springs can be made to reach him. I forgot about that. Here's where you're going to need some E-tanks. This, if you don't have them for Wily, this is where everyone starts to dislike Mega Man 7 for real. Like, this is absurd. These things are tanky as shit, and they have to be killed or else. Doing this without taking damage is the worst thing. This is all you can do to him. It takes forever if you do it that way. That's the safe way, right? I don't know what his weakness is. Let's find out. Thunder seems to be okay. It's pretty lame, actually. D-Rap. Drop. Nope. Wily's immune to yelling. It seems like he has no weakness to me. Alright. Whatever. So that's just phase 1. It sucks. It's not unfair though. It's just like 3 bads of boring. It's boring. It takes forever. He's not weak to anything. There's no thing about it. It sucks. This part though is some real shit. So let's go ahead and get our weapons back to maxed out here, and we can try them all out. We'll start with Squeal. What do you know? It doesn't work. He's got a couple attack patterns. They're all nonsense, and they all hit for that much. Every one of them hits for that much. I'm dead if I don't E-tank. I keep hitting the wrong button on it. Proto Shield's good for, like, Sniper Joe, who also has one, I guess. So he just takes a ridiculous amount of abuse, and he's immune to most of these, right? Like, none of these do damage to him. D-Rap should, but it doesn't. There we go. So... Thunder makes him use his easiest attack, really? That's interesting. Is that on purpose? Freeze does hit him, and you can hit him when he's up there, so we got that. I'm gonna use my S-Tank now and try and win this. Because noise... These are his weakness, and you can reach him by holding up, and that's why I should have remembered that you could do that, because that's essential knowledge right here. Damn. I need to evade these nearly impossible to evade things, is the problem. Oh my god. So it's not going very well. And I'm dead. This is definitely a fight where, like, I feel like if you don't have E-tanks, you're in deep shit. I'm gonna try out this thing that you're talking about, though. So we have an exploit to do. I want to check that out. I see. It does certainly mess him up. And then spring would be 3 to the left. Hard to hit him still. There is a method to dodging this nonsense, but it's insane. It's too much. Obviously too much. Those orbs are ridiculous. Oh, God. Nah, I couldn't get away. You get hit twice for that sin. I think I am out of E-tanks too. Yeah, I am. So I'm gonna have to back up further. The problem here, the big problem, and why this really should be punished, is it's combined with the boss rush, right? If I fail here, we gotta do that whole thing again. It's doing that to us. And doing this without E-tanks, good fucking luck. I'm backing up all the way to the start of the fight where I do have another one. Or at least some HP. Okay, I have 1.5 HP. I should be able to win here, as long as I dodge right. God, that fire.
Every Mega Man game including Mega Man DOS and Mega Man DOS 3?
Maybe. We could maybe do those. Ooh. I gotta heal. At this point, I'm on the ropes. I think the ice one and the fire one are especially bad. They end up getting hit a whole bunch more than the other one does. The lightning orb. If you can't figure out the ticket to dodging this, it's jumping just right, like extremely precisely, to make them go in the wrong direction. And it's really hard to do that because there's 4 of them. You need to fool 4 orbs at once. Oh, I jumped into that one, damn. It's too precise. He's too big. It's crazy. Expecting people to do what I'm doing here is outrageous. Looks like I barely made it. With 1.5 HP. 1.5 bars of health, I mean. So how many unfair points would I give that? Well, 1 for hitting too hard. On a 2-phase boss. See, it's way too hard. Like 3 for being ridiculously undodgeable. 2 more for combining one attack with another. 1 for a long-ass stun that just ends up taking half your life. And 2 for combining it with the goddamn boss rush stage. And I think it's bad, so there you go. Yes, now kill Dr. Wily, please. Now the question is, because I only gave 5 to the Mega Man 2 bad boss, is this guy worse than the Boo Wall boss, whatever it's called? The Boo Beam Wall? I can't remember. This ending, though, is pretty weird. I have a point for that. There's a lot wrong with the Crash Bomb boss. It's a puzzle boss, and it's very restrictive on your energy. I think that boss deserves more bad points than I gave it, actually. Mega Man 1 and 2, I didn't go in enough on points. I think I'm gonna give it another music badge for the last couple songs. Especially this one. This is a jam. I do like the flare at the ending here. They definitely get some points for this. So this game has the most originality slash flair so far. 8 will fix that. It has the most bad ideas too. It's got a lot of good work shit though. A lot of stuff that I thought was okay. Most of that is things like redesigning old stages though. A bunch of shit that just isn't fair at all. Pretty good music. I've never played Mighty Number 9, I could do that. Well, I'm done scoring this game for now. This was a long one. It took like 2.5 hours. 3, actually. I know I went slow, and we 100%ed it. But I don't feel like I struggled too much, and I did rewind a lot of what would have been longer run. It didn't feel like it had that much content. It only had one fortress set, for one thing. And yet, here we are, taking an hour and a half longer than Mega Man 6, which I always felt like was a long and boring game. Let me see who's broadcasting around here, by the way. I believe it's Tuesday's birthday tomorrow, starting 10 a.m., which in my time is more like 1 or 2. I think it's either noon or 1. He's actually starting in my time, Eastern. He'll be going all day, I think. You should check that out for sure. But that's not on yet, I don't believe. So I'm gonna host somebody just randomly here. After the credits. Don't want to skip this. Good stuff. Yeah, we got this big freaking base robot. I'm interested in a broadcast I just found, so I'll check it out with y'all if you want. Thanks for joining me. I regret to say that I might have to play through this game again soon because I don't have the means to record it here the way I want to for my review video that I'm making. I need it without my mic, and I didn't do that, so I might be playing this again in a bit. Oh boy, maybe we'll race it. Maybe we'll just race Mega Man 7. See how that goes. Or like a blind race. That might be in the future here. 1995 means they had X and X2 even, actually, to learn from, I think. Mega Man X2 release date. Let me check that out. They did. Wow. 2 of the best Mega Man related games that there are. And they really made some big mistakes, huh? They made some huge ones. X and X2 are amazing. In terms of game design, they have very few problems and a whole lot of good shit. And they didn't take any notes at all from that. Well, all in all, it's not that bad of a game. I think people really hate this one more than they should, but it's probably because of that awful endgame boss. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.